There's a fire burning inside every human being. For some, it destroys. For others, it forges steel. The difference is control. Marcus Aurelius ruled the most powerful empire on earth, yet his greatest battles were not fought with swords or soldiers. They were fought within his own mind. This is the story of how a man can stand before chaos, rage, and fear and remain unmoved. This is how to control your emotions like a Stoic king. Imagine sitting on a throne, knowing that every decision could start a war. That was Marcus Aurelius. He lost children to disease, he faced betrayal from friends, he saw his empire burning, and yet he did not let anger rule him. He wrote in his meditations, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." Every emotion begins with perception, how you interpret what happens around you. A Stoic king doesn't run from emotion, he simply refuses to be ruled by it. Seneca compared anger to a storm. It begins with a whisper, a spark, and then devours everything in its path. When someone insults you, you feel the rush, the quick heat of pride, the need to respond. That's the storm beginning. The Stoic response? Step back. Watch it rise. Do not engage. Observe your own mind as if it belongs to someone else. Seneca wrote, "Anger, if not restrained, is more harmful to us than the injury that provokes it." Modern example? You're in traffic. Someone cuts you off. Your heart races, your jaw tightens. Pause. You are not your reaction. You are the observer of it. That single pause is the seed of mastery. Every emotion wants to be fed. Attention is its food. The more you replay an insult or failure in your mind, the stronger it grows. Marcus Aurelius taught himself to see emotions as illusions. He would ask, "Will this matter a month from now? A year from now? A lifetime from now?" Most emotions crumble under the weight of time. That's the mirror of control. Perspective. You can't stop the waves, but you can learn to surf. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." Control of emotion begins with building an inner fortress, a mental stronghold that nothing can breach. Think of your mind as a castle. The outside world will attack. Insults, betrayal, failure, loss. But you decide who enters the gate. Every time you react impulsively, you leave the gate open. Every time you pause and choose response over reaction, your walls grow stronger. Emotion is a signal, not an enemy. Pain teaches endurance. Fear teaches awareness. Even sadness reminds us of what we value. Marcus wrote during plague and death, "Do not be surprised when the world behaves like the world." He didn't suppress emotions, he redefined them. He asked, "What lesson does this moment offer?" You too can do the same. Transform pain into wisdom. Turn anxiety into preparation. Convert loss into clarity. That's emotional alchemy, the art of transforming reaction into reason. The Stoic king finds peace in stillness. Modern minds are chaotic, scrolling, comparing, reacting. But emotion thrives on movement. Stillness starves it. Practice silence. Sit for 10 minutes with no distractions. Watch your thoughts drift by like clouds. You will see most emotions are just noise. Seneca once wrote, "The greatest remedy for anger is delay. The longer you wait to respond, the more power you regain." Control begins with discipline of thought. You can't choose your emotions, but you can choose your focus. Every time you catch yourself saying, "He made me angry," replace it with, "I allowed myself to feel anger." Responsibility shifts everything. You stop being a victim of emotion and become its master. Modern example: when criticized online or in real life, do not defend instantly. Instead, say to yourself, "Let me see if there's truth in it." This transforms insult into information. That's the Stoic way. A Stoic king doesn't act from emotion. He acts from principle. Emotion is a storm. Principle is the compass. Coldness is not apathy. It's calm under fire. Marcus Aurelius led armies, faced betrayal, and buried his own children, yet he wrote about gratitude, virtue, and reason. That's not coldness. That's control. Modern kings are those who can sit in the fire and smile. Every emotion can serve you if trained. Fear sharpens awareness. Anger fuels change. Sadness deepens empathy. The Stoic warrior does not suppress, he channels. He doesn't deny pain, he directs it. It's not emotion that weakens you. It's slavery to emotion. Freedom lies in awareness. Imagine wearing a crown, not made of gold, but made of restraint. That is the crown of a Stoic king. Marcus Aurelius once said, "A man becomes invincible when he cannot be disturbed by anything outside his control." To control your emotions is to rule yourself, and once you rule yourself, no one else ever can. So, when the world tests you, remember this: the throne is not given, it is earned through discipline, stillness, and self-control. Be calm when others rage. Be wise when others react. Be still when others crumble. That is how a Stoic king rules the mind. If this message spoke to your soul, remember, emotion is your servant, not your master. Like this video to keep your mind sharp. Subscribe for weekly lessons in Stoicism and dark philosophy. Share this with someone who needs control in the chaos. Because true power is not ruling others, it's ruling yourself.